Good morning, everyone. Happy 6th of August. We are currently in this pathway of energies leading up to the Lionsgate portal. And so today I wanted to talk to you about how your chakras are effective and what to just be aware of and what maybe little things that you can do to make sure that your chakras stay in alignment. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Gemma. I am an energy healer and a teacher, and I specialize in helping you achieve chakra alchemy by helping you find the root cause to your emotional and physical ailments. If you'd like to know more, you can visit my website at www.gemmawaller.co.uk. I can do remote or face-to-face sessions to help you align your chakras for longer. But today we're talking about how they're being affected during this crazy energetic time. I'm loving it. I feel like my hairs are standing on end on a permanent basis at the moment. I don't know if anyone else feels like that at all. So let's go through them one by one. And I'm just doing the 7 main chakras. There'll be more information coming on later on in a couple of weeks' time about further chakras. But so it's just our 7 main chakras. And normally if we can keep them aligned, everything else sort of comes into place anyway. So we're going to start with the root chakra. Now your root chakra is at the base of your spine. And it's all about your grounding. It's all about your stability. It's all about your security, your nurturing. It's big on that feeling safe. And so we have to be careful because this strong Leo energy that's coming, it's really assertive, can, sort of destabilize us, knock us off of balance. And with this energy of the Lionsgate portal, it's really important to remember that we are amplifying, that we're on point with our grounding practices. From the moment you wake up, you should be making sure that you're doing your grounding and protection routines, whatever your spiritual practice routine is, making sure that you're grounding, you don't forget to ground yourself, because you don't want to feel ungrounded, especially during this time. So I don't know about you, I love standing barefoot outside, really, really connecting with the core of Mother Earth. You can imagine that roots are coming out of your feet and that they're going into the core of Mother Earth, and then you're merging your energies with her. Walking in nature, being in nature, anything like that. I am wearing on me, making sure that I've got on me lots of grounding crystals, because I have found that I'm feeling a bit wobbly because I'm not grounding myself enough. So whatever you need to do to fully 100% have 2 feet on the ground, make sure that you're doing that on the lead up, and I would say it's definitely on the day and a few days afterwards as well. Okay, as we move up from our root chakra, we move into the sacral chakra just below our navel. And this is our passion. This is our creativity center. This is our creative and emotional center. So this could go either way, because the Leo energy is very, very strong on the creativity side of things, on the passion side of things. They're passionate, our Leos. But also if you're quite emotional, and it lies within your sacral, you're probably going to find that those emotions have been amplified as well. And that's okay. So whatever way that this is going for you in the sacral area, that's totally fine. It's a really good time to utilize that amplification of your creativity, especially if you run a business. It's really good time to any of those ideas that are coming through, to get them down on paper before you forget them. You don't have to act on them. Now would be a good time to act on it, but you don't have to do it right now. But making sure that you make notes of it somewhere, so that if you're not a creative person and that goes down after the portal closes, then at least you've got them on paper and you can do it. It's really a good time to really connect with your creativity. Writing, painting, dancing, whatever it's going to do to bring out that creativity in you, do it. Do it. You don't have to if you don't want to. Just the same if it takes you the other way, if it amplifies your emotions, especially if they lay in your sacral area, go with it, go with the flow, embrace it. Just know whatever's coming up needs to be released. So just allow it to come up, let go, don't try and fight it, just let it go and do it. And you'll find that you'll feel a lot lighter either on the day or a few days afterwards, because it's that energy is just bringing out that release that you need. So that just know that you're on the right path and what's happening is meant to be happening. Okay, and as we move up from our sacral chakra, we're going to move into our solar plexus chakra, the home of our personal power, our confidence, our inner child. Now, this strong, assertive Leo energy, this leadership energy that they hold, it's super strong, especially this week. And whilst we like that because it brings out our confidence within us, and we definitely want to utilize that amplification, what we don't want to forget is our inner child. And so, because sometimes it could be so strong that we could be very focused, almost too focused, that we forget to have fun. Okay, so remembering this week to making sure that you have fun, that you play, that you do something that makes you laugh, you know, seriously belly laugh. Just enjoy these energies that are happening. You know, there's nothing negative about them. However you feel with them is just roll with it, just go with it. It's a great time. I believe it's a great time. To work with these energies. So, but just remember to have fun. Don't forget your inner child. They should be by your side at all times. So yeah, don't forget them, especially with this assertiveness that's really coming through this week. Okay. And so if you've watched my previous video when we started talking about the Lion's Gate, I was really focused on that heart center, that love. And that might not just be because of the Lion's Gate, it might be other factors that I'm drawn to doing with the heart chakra. But we're very heart-centered during this week. Everything that we do, acting with love. But talking about this, you know, this is our equal energy exchange. So whatever we give out, being open to receiving the exact same back as well. And because we're emphasizing on this heart center during this, I'm really getting drawn to this week. It's all about you, making sure that you are doing your heart-centered healing. So whether you need to release old wounds, whether you need to release old patterns, heal emotional wounds, whatever it is, it's all about you. And so this week, make sure that you're booking some time for you, that you're booking some time for self-care, stuff that's going to make you just go with the flow and relax, something that's going to make you smile, something that's going to make you happy, something that's just going to make you aligned and standing in that power of yours with love and compassion for yourself as well as others. Okay. Perfect. And as we move on from our heart chakra, we come to our throat chakra. And this is all about self-expression. It's all about our communication. And it's all about making sure that what comes out of here is we've drawn on that loving energy from our heart chakra. So bringing up that loving energy to make sure that we communicate with love and compassion, to make sure that we express ourselves with love and compassion for ourselves as well. And so the Leo energy here, I would say, is probably their authenticity. And so we need to ensure that we are expressing ourselves, that we are connecting with our authentic selves. It's really easy for us to be dragged in to the 3D mechanical roundabout of the world and forget who we are authentically. And so this is a really good time to connect with that authentic self. So again, drawing on that loving energy, practice your communication with people. If you need to say something, if you need to get something out, because it's better out than in, but making sure that you're communicating with that love and compassion so that they can feel that whatever it is that you need to say is authentic. Sing, dance, writing's a really good way. If we can't say stuff to people's faces, but we can write it down in a letter just for us, not for anyone else to see, just for us to see, that can be released at the full moon. It is a fantastic way to communicate what it is that you need to get out. Okay, so writing will be amplified, definitely. You start writing in your journals, you'll find that you'll just keep going, especially during this time. So really expressing yourself authentically with love and compassion. And then we move up to our third eye. Now, our third eye is all about our intuition. And this Lionsgate portal is all about the expansion of our consciousness. So working with this energy in this week, what's really important and what I'm being drawn to tell you about your third eye here is making sure that your spiritual practices, whatever that may be for you, is making sure that you are tight on them, because this is preparing you for Thursday. And so making sure that you're doing your grounding, as we said, you're doing your grounding, you're doing your protection, you're having your meditations, etc., etc., etc. So really making sure that you are on point with your practices, especially this week. We should be doing them all the time. If you're a light worker and you're in this industry, you should be doing your spiritual practices all the time. But if you're not, if you don't and you do them every other day because life does get in the way, then just making sure that this week you are on it. All right. And then moving up to our crown chakra, which is all about our spiritual connection. Now, the image that I have in my head is that our crown and our third eyes are just completely wide open because we can't help it, because of these energies are just drawing them open, drawing them to be wide open. So this is a really good time. Now, we want to utilize this. We don't want to be like, oh my God, I'm a bit scared. I don't really want to connect as much as I am with the divine because of this energy. As long as you're making sure that your spiritual practices are on point, your protection, you should be utilizing this energy to see what is needed, what the divine want to tell us. And my meditations and my dreams are on fire at the moment. They're just absolutely incredible. My journal, I've been writing pages and pages in my journal to try and see what these messages are. I can't always decipher them, but by writing them down, I can definitely make more sense of them. So it's really important that we, do our meditations or our prayers, setting our intentions, whatever it is, to connect with this energy that is happening so that we can utilize and see what it is that the divine want to tell us at this time. And again, if you're like me, I'm a healer, so I'm getting lots of messages of what I need to do to help certain people, to help the collective. So sitting in my community, we need to do things, come together as light workers, but also as individuals, what we can do as well. All right. I hope that you have taken something from this today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can contact me at support@gemmawallava.co.uk, or you can visit my website, www.gemmawalla.co.uk. Have a beautiful week. Embrace these energies, utilize it in the most positive way that you can, and just making sure that we're doing extra to ground ourselves so that we can flow through this path as we head into that Lionsgate portal on Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again very soon.